Hello everybody, my name is Patrick Outney and I'm going to show the game between two chess legends. Great game, Immortal chess game, and maybe this game should be the best game of the last century. The white is Garry Kasparov, chess legend and one of the best chess player ever. Black is Vladimir Kramnik, of course, former world chess champion and chess star, chess gentleman and great chess player. And we are watching Sveshnikov defense, where black doesn't mind to have a little bit weaknesses and weak pawn formation at the other side. He is looking for dynamic counterplay. The most aggressive plan for black here is to play move f5. Sveshnikov defense is absolutely great defense for black, and right now it's full of theory. So both players, if they are playing this opening, they need to know lots of moves, and maybe now move h4 will be interesting for you. I hope that you will enjoy this video as you will enjoy this game. So feel free and press like and press follow and made my day. Remember, press follow. Thank you very much, and let's come back. Move h4 is the first interesting move and I will tell you why. Let's move back. So the main plan for black is to play move f5. How black should set up f5 plan. First chance is to go bishop to g5, and then of course black should play move f5. Another play or chance is to play g6, bishop to g7 and f5. So that's two main plans how to build the main move of Sveshnikov defense, and Garry Kasparov played move h4. It's interesting move. And the first question is why black should not take this pawn on h4. And I will tell you that it's a mistake, it's a losing mistake to take this pawn on h4, because answer is strong, and of course after this move black is lost because he is losing piece or he is checkmated. So this pawn is a really expensive pawn for black, and nobody accepts that black will take this pawn. So why this move is interesting? As I told you, if black now is playing move g6, should be soon under attack after move h5. So that's interesting how to stop move f5, and black played knight to e7. Of course, here is bishop to e6 as the main move, or g6 as another interesting move if black is not wanted to play this move. But Vladimir played move knight to e7, and this is the first interesting question. This exchange, when white will take on f6 bishop, is good for black or is good for white? First look, looks like black's king will be weak, but at the other side, watch these two pieces. Knight on d5 is the best white piece, and the best white piece is going to take the worst black's piece, because there is no job, no room, no plan for this bishop on f6. So this exchange is good for black because black is going to trade his bad piece. This exchange is good for white because black's king is a little bit weak. So interesting position. Let's move it on. And yes, of course, black should go to h8 by his king. Then he should go up to g8 and play something in open g file. And of course, in the air is move f5, and as we know, f5 move is the most important plan here in this position. So it's interesting position. White is going giving to d2. Of course, it's interesting to go to h6 and to win by strong check attack. So bishop to b7, it's good move because e4 pawn is under attack, and in case black is playing move f5 and white is taking this pawn, watch this diagonal. This diagonal is great for black, and this bishop should be a monster, the best piece in this position. So both players are playing the best moves, and of course it's important to save for a few moments this pawn, and white played bishop to d3 and Vladimir d5. Exchange, and long castle. It's a question of your style, if it's good or not good to take pawn on a2. Okay, black to move, and I will tell you that right now to take on a2. Of course, looks like black is pawn up, but he is under attack, and this attack is not funny. At least first there is a threat checkmate on h7. I believe that move e4, the bishop to e2, it's still okay, but rook h3, rook g3, and maybe black's position is a little bit in danger. So maybe a2 pawn, it's not such an important pawn for black in this position. At least it's anyway not important for white at all. And this pawn is nothing for him. And of course, white is interesting to kill black's king. So let's come back because this position will happen soon. So a4 happened and bishop to e2. First question is if black is happy to go for endgame. And my advice to you, every time think about endgame. Every time think if this endgame is okay for you or not okay for you, and watch your pawns, because if you got weak pawns, think twice about endgame, because with weak pawns your endgames should be weak. Okay, watch this exchange and let's speak about this endgame. I'm sure that this endgame favored white, mainly because of these pawns, and as you can see, this is a good idea to think about pawns in case you're going for endgame. So maybe this position is not lost anyway, but it's a danger. It's a danger position for black, and as we know, games of Vladimir Kramnik, he believed that he will take a pawn, he will save a king, and he will win. Of course, it's a big job to prove compensation for a missing pawn, and Garry Kasparov managed. So we are going closer to amazing position. What's going on? Knight to d4. Of course, black's queen is under attack, and she's going, unfortunately for black, too far from the black's king. First plan is to play g4, g5, but this is a slow plan, and white played rook h3. Of course, there is a threat rook g3 nearly checkmate. So what now? And Garry Kasparov is playing amazing move bishop to g4, and now watch this position because looks like white's pieces are going closer to black's king, but black's pieces are too far from him, and it's hard for black to save this position. Still, black is not lost, and I will show you soon how black should save his life. So rook to g8, it's okay. Why? I will show threat. Threat here is, for example, a mistake a5. I played this move because it's mistake, and I will show what's going on after this move. So, for example, knight g5. There is a threat checkmate on g7. Knight on e7 is for free, so black will take, and there is a checkmate on h7. That's the main idea behind move bishop to g4. And black is careful. Black knows that he's pawn up, so he need to defend his position. He need to enter endgame, and he should be winning. He is pawn up, but black's king is not a smiling king, and he is in terrible danger. Mainly after this great move, knight on e6. Great move, and watch this position, what's happened. For example, the first question is what's going on if black is taking this knight? Is a check here, and rook d7, say rook to e8, rook g3, and too many pins and too many threats, and nobody will save black from this position. Mainly, as I told you, these two pieces are too far. They are not defending, and watch white's pieces. He is defending by all his forces. So 4 pieces attacking, 3 pieces defending. What's more, even here, black is piece up, he is losing. So danger position, as I told you, and great Magnus Carlsen. But that's not all. It happened rook g6, and now, of course, it was a good answer of Garry Kasparov. He came back to f4. The best move here, I will show the best move. It's important to remember that centralization is every time the best defense, and if you are under attack, think and believe about centralization, because bishop to d5 is the best move. You know why? At the first, this bishop is going to attack danger knight on e6. Second, is going to close for a while danger d file, and it's not easy to find another attacking moves for white. So that was the best move, and I remember of centralization as the strong move. But black made a mistake and he came to rook e8. It's too late to save this game, and now watch what's going on. Rook d6, knight d5. Okay, too many threats. This knight is nearly lost. This rook is under attack, this queen is under attack, and seems to be okay. This bishop is under attack, and seems to be like white is losing at least one or two pieces, and he is lost. Not good move is to take on b6. I will show this variation. I think that maybe is a draw, maybe, and absolutely. Black saw this variation and he thought he's absolutely okay. Okay, to make a draw against Garry Kasparov is not bad at all. But h5 happened. That's great. That's great because this queen is for free, and it's absolutely messy position, and it's absolutely terrible position for calculation. So black took queen and white took a rook. Here is under attack another piece. Yes, of course, just to take here on h3. White is winning because he's taking on f7. He will take a queen, he will take the rook, and at the end he's winning. So that's great. What happened? Black took on d6, and you know, he's too many pieces up, and absolutely in nearly every position black is winning, but not against Garry Kasparov. Check, check, and at the end, you know, the same amount material. That's crazy. Yes, say maybe if we are going to exchange, maybe it's a draw, but check, 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 check. It's coming soon, and white won. What a great game. I love this game. Of course, black need to take this bishop, and he will resign because he is losing queen. That was Immortal game of Garry Kasparov, one of the best of his games, and this is a good time to remember this chess legend. Garry Kasparov used to be chess legend forever, and he's a great man, and he was able to play lots of great chess games, and I hope you enjoy these games, and I hope you don't mind my commentary. So feel free and press like, and please press follow. Follow us, made my day, and stay by us. Thank you very much, and I wish you to play good chess. Thank you, see you soon, bye bye.